Well, good morning, everyone. Believe it or not, it's 5:30 in the morning, and I'm sitting here with my cup of coffee, trying to trying to make a small little recording about Mr. Justin Castro. But first, I wanted to touch base with you about an actor that I really respect and I like. He's an activist and alternative news thinker. He thinks outside the box, and he's on our side when it comes to fighting against tyranny and oppression by our governments. And his name is Kevin Sorbo. And I guess you remember him. I like this guy. This is what he said. Well, I don't know who said this, but somebody used it on his picture and said they know a society of strong men would never have allowed what's happening right now. That's why they attack masculinity first, he said. What makes sense to me? They're trying to make women out of men. Huh. Yeah, okay. Good luck with that part. But actually, they're succeeding. Now, this is my Twitter account, Chris Wick News. And if you're so inclined, maybe you could come by and say hello. There's over 32,000 other people have. And I wanted to show you the person who created all these problems in Canada, like you don't already know. This is the guy right here. Right there. The look-alike, the twin brother of this guy. And we know who that is. Canadian actor. Anyway, that is what happened. Now let's move this up a little bit. And he created this. This picture was taken just a week ago, less than a week ago, in Ontario, Canada, at Wasaga Beach. This individual who is unknown has actually flipped. Now, I don't know if to feel sorry for her or what, but this is an overkill. And people say, well, that's just a sun visor for her face. Well, really? So if she's allergic to the sun, why is she wearing it? Wearing a two-piece bikini where the sun gets at her even more? No, that's not the sun. That's a mask to stay away from people. That's my opinion. And this guy, I'm sure you've seen this video, is actually the culprit. And this video is viral. And I wanted to play it for you today in case you missed it. Check it out.
Feel it, Harry?
Amazing. This guy in 7 years, he kept saying, first of all, it says build back better. Well, in 7 years, he did nothing. Nothing is built, nothing is back, and nothing is better. This is a leader of a country. I call it a poor excuse for a human being. Just a waste of our money, in my opinion. What a spoiled silver spoon brat. The real virus right there. Threatening Canada right there. So if you agree, just press like on this video and that will help me get up a little bit higher so this could be shared to others. Now remember, I'm just doing this as a trial base to see if I could capture my video and video image and the screen at the same time. So I'm learning. And if you've got any suggestions, please put it in the comments so I can learn from it. And I appreciate that. Now, this guy, do you know who this liberal Omar is? I can't pronounce his last name and I won't even try. It's a tongue twister. But he's just, I don't know if he's more than 5 feet tall. But this is who he reminds me of. Exactly reminds me of the whole liberal party is like this guy. And I tell you, it is a scary, scary thought. Yeah. Anyway, our government health advice has always been lately for the last 2.5, 3 years now, avoid sunlight and fresh air as much as possible. Trap bacteria and germs on your face for at least 8 hours a day by wearing a diaper. Watch television news propaganda daily that we paid for and control, and instill a sense of anxiety and fear in your children all the time, and then get injected with an untested vaccine. That's the new policy and way of life. That's what they want you to believe. Yeah, they call it the Great Reset, New World Order. Okay. I call it the Great Resist. They will own nobody and they will be unhappy because they said you'll own nothing, you'll be happy. That's not the way it works. We still are breathing. We, the unjab, are still in control. No matter what the mass media wants to tell you, we are the ones who are the majority. Regardless what they say that we're the minority, that we're it's a what's this, a war against the unvaxxed, that we're the ones who are causing all the problem. Well, anyway, most people don't want the truth. If you tell them, they'll just shrug it away because they don't want to admit that they're wrong. They want constant reassurance that what they believe in is the truth, which is what the politicians, the health officials paid for, unelected health officials, tell them. That's reality. Now, here is a picture of amateur looters and the professional looters, and I'm sure there's a whole bunch in there like Trudeau that's missing, and many others. Biden's there, but look who's in the middle there. That woman right there. She is the biggest, one of the top 5 biggest criminals in government today. Yeah. So my prediction, I predict the mandates will be back within 30 days in the province of Ontario, Canada. I believe they'll be back within 30 days. I really do. I hope I'm wrong, but it's starting now. The United Nations on the 21st, I believe it was, that they met for a meeting in Switzerland or somewhere, and their top discussion is to see how this monkeypox pandemic, if it should be international pandemic or not. So it seems that they're voting on seeing which fear mongering tactics will we use to scare the people enough so they actually take more of our untested, unprecedented medication. I wonder what the outcome will be.